Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 20, I think it is, moving on swiftly with this AC Milan rebuild. As you can see on screen, we start off the day with the game against Atalanta. Don't know if they're struggling in the league, but I think they are below par. As I said last episode, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. We have quite a tough run in. Atalanta, yes, they may be dropped off, but they'll still be hard to beat. We have the rivals Inter away, although it doesn't make a difference because we play at the same stadium. Then we have Lecce, Frustone and PAOK, which I think we're going to simulate maybe two of them. And maybe I might actually play one of these games, because I have played PAOK already, and it would be nice to try and get some goals against a lower team. And then, at the end of this month, November, we play Juventus, and then it gets into Napoli Besiktas, which is very difficult indeed. We need to win this first game against Atalanta, which we're definitely going to play. And at the moment, the table doesn't do us justice, because of course some games have been played, but we're only 3 points off the top if we win this. I think so. I've got to get this team sorted correctly, and I've made a couple of changes after that league game. Or should I say cup, as I think I'm going to go with this lineup. Donnarumma in between the sticks, Hector Bellerin, Thiago Silva, Romagnoli and Tagliafico at the back, with Paqueta, Tonali and Kessié in the midfield three, with Ikone still on that right hand side. I still have faith in him over Saint Maximin, who's still chipping at the bit on the bench to get in the team. Same with Leao, as Mertens and Jota start over them, and I've given them the moral support because I've put them in the team for this Atalanta game, but they've got to prove themselves because of course every player's knocking on the door now as we're aiming for 6 wins out of 6. Let's have a look at this Atalanta team that we face today with Sportiello in the net, decent keeper when I've come up against him, with Pedro Enrique, Bender and Tonoli at the back. They've actually got Bender there, with Lulic, Malinovsky, Dirun and Viernia in the midfield, with Pessina behind, no Alejandro Gomez, who looks like he's on the bench, with Zapata and Muriel up front. No wonder they're not doing as well as they were last year. Alejandro Gomez on the bench, he's one of the beasts in this league. Yes, they've got good strikers on anyway, but he should be in that cam role. And it looks like they had a Pierre-Emile Højbjerg on the bench, which is a decent player, and I'm shocked he's on the bench really. Probably got better players already as we try and take the lead here. Can Ikone give us it? It's come inside, you know, and it's forced a save. Very nice save from the keeper indeed, but can we follow it up with the corner? Thiago Silva with the header over the bar. Like it though. And here's Franck Kessié. He's going to be suspended for his next Europa League game. Got the message just before this game saying that as he tries to put a ball through to Mertens, who was almost on it. But I like the intent in these early stages here. We're definitely keeping Atalanta back as we win the header as well. Franck Kessié with it again. Going to cut back. Give it to Lucas Paqueta. He's got a run of Tonali here as Tonali's got around his man. Shot it. Oh, had the shot, and it's gone well wide. And here's Hector Bellerin. He's got Dries Mertens running in front of him. Bellerin gives it inside to Ikone. Now he has Mertens in front. Mertens around his man. His feet are insane as Dries Mertens does a little dance. Gives it to Lucas Paqueta, who's going to take the shot on, and his finesses are just a bit too bubbly, if you get what I mean. Always floating over that crossbar. And here's Paqueta on the ball again. Gives it to Tonali as we try and get around his man. Just got to keep on plugging away here as Atalanta haven't been in this game at all. As we can get the tackle in there with Tagliafico. Paqueta with it back. Tonali looks for the gap where Ikone is. And Jonathan Ikone cuts back inside. Probably shouldn't have passed it. Still got the ball though, and being absolutely hammered. And 30 minutes into the game almost as Tagliafico puts it forward. Oh, we've got a man down. It's Kessié. And he's caught in the way of the ball. No, it's Jonathan Ikone. And he's got in the way of a good pass through. Cannot believe that. And now it's even put them on the counter-attack as Zapata coming at us. Gets inside of Romagnoli. Takes a shot on, but it's over the bar. Premature entrance to the field for Alan Saint Maximin as he makes his way on. Bit of a dodgy kick from Donnarumma though. I wanted him to pass it out wide straight away. And now we've given Atalanta the chance to attack us, which they haven't done successfully so far. But we're pushing them back. Thiago Silva with the run-in, and it's wave by wave from Atalanta now. Don't know how they've switched this around. Tonali, though, gets his foot in. And Saint Maximin, come on, prove why you should be in this first team again, as he's running at the defence. Still going is Saint Maximin. Still going. Waits for the gap of Paqueta. Really good ball into him. Lucas Paqueta cuts back inside, and what a finish that one is. Alan Saint Maximin back onto the goal contributions with a beautiful assist, but a beautiful dink onto the post and in from Lucas Paqueta. And yeah, we've had to ride the pressure from them ever since Jonathan Ikone got injured. They started attacking, but that's a lovely little dink over the keeper and onto the post from Paqueta to get us in the lead just before half-time and hopefully ruin their team talk. However, it actually could be more, you know. Mertens with a good ball out to Kessié this time on the wing. And we could get another here before half-time. Paqueta in the box waiting, and he can't get his head on it. That was a good attack, boys. Just got to keep that up as Darun runs out. But of course, half-time whistle has been blown, and it's 1-0 to us. Do we deserve it? I'd say yes from how the game started, but when it actually came, probably not. But we've got to try and make sure we definitely warrant it at the end of this half and try and cement the position in the lead. And here's Atalanta attacking in our box as this second half starts and get the shot off. And that's a good save from Gianluigi Donnarumma. Let him squeeze it through that little gap. And we can't be having that, boys. Got to be more defensively solid as Alejandro Gomez actually enters the field of play. Got to watch out for him now, but they've got to watch out for this guy when he gets on the ball. Alan Saint-Maximin, keep on going down this wing. He's got Mertens inside, but there's men in his way as Saint-Maximin's actually going to go all the way. Alan Saint-Maximin is through on goal. He takes the shot on, and he's put it wide. My voice completely going there, guys. Apologies for that. Well, not going, just choked on it a bit. As we should be 2-0 in the lead. Come on, Alan. However, we've still got the ball here from the goal kick as Tagliafico has it now. He likes to get some goal contributions as well, does the left back. As he cuts inside. Really good footwork. Nicolas Tagliafico has a good shot as well. That was really well worked from our left back. I'm so glad we got him. Absolutely immense at the back as Saint-Maximin's going to throw it into Kessié here, who loses out. And here's Marcus. Is it Marcus? I don't know if it is. Darun. It doesn't matter because now it's Muriel who's going to take the headlines as he's scored somehow. And it's back square. Can't believe we've bottled it. Honestly, boys, where was the marking in the middle? It's Romagnoli. It's our best centre-back who just doesn't head the ball and it goes to Muriel. Donnarumma's done everything to keep the ball out of his net, but he can't just stop crap defending, and now we've got to try and get the win. And can we do it here with Diogo Jota? He's been a bit quiet for a while as Mertens turns, gives it to Jota, and we could do straight away. Diogo Jota puts us back as in the lead. And yeah, what a finish from him. Of course I wanted to finesse it, and he got the power behind it to do so. I mean, that's just a switch around, isn't it? Dries Mertens going to come off now after he's got that assist, and the keeper actually was more central than I actually thought in the first place. And there's got to be questions asked of the goalkeeper there, just above his shoulder. As I don't care, 2-1 us. Now, 10 minutes left. Muriel has the ball again, tries to put it round us. Still got the ball though, as Zapata comes in the box. What a challenge, Thiago Silva. What a challenge as Jota going to come away with it again. That could be the game-winning tackle, you know. Or it could even lead to another goal as Leao tries to pick out Saint-Maximin. It's going to go into Paqueta who taps it on to Saint-Maximin. And that's his second contribution of the game. And it's a goal this time. And what a well-worked counter to put us cemented in the lead. And obviously should be getting this win right now as that's a beautiful finish. Created by Paqueta, created by Leao as well, who's just come on and done that chip to Paqueta. Amazing team goal, and yes, should have 3 points. And there we go, game over. 3-1 win against Atalanta, and that's just what the doctor ordered. 6 wins out of 6 now. We are on flames, and if we keep this up, boys, title challenge. And I'm telling you now, if we win the game, the next one that is, we are actually on, not for a title race, but actually sitting at top of the league. We play the rivals who are 1 point at the top of the league under Conte. Then we have second place Juventus on the same goals as us, but of course hopefully they drop points. And if we can just win here, if we can win against the rivals to get top of the league, that would be huge. That would be undoubtedly the best thing on this career. And going into the game, one change as you can see there, because he's very happy to be in the team. Donnarumma in the net with Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli and Tagliafico at the back with Paqueta, the goal scorer, Tonali and Kessié in the midfield. But Alan Saint-Maximin comes in for Akone, although he's fully fit. I definitely preferred Saint-Maximin when he was on the field with Jota that side, the finesse king, the weak foot king, whatever you want to call him, and Dries Mertens still up top because he offers that bit of footwork in the middle, which I really like. But Leao, of course, came off the bench and got that, well, semi-assist. It wasn't really his assist as he chipped it over to Paqueta to lay it off to Saint-Maximin. But I'm just saying, he did really well, and he's a very good player to bring off the bench. Oh, and the biggest game. Come on, how do they line up? Handanovic in the net. Asensio on the bench as well, that's decent. With Skriniar, De Vrij and Godin. Maddison on the bench and Zaha. These have got a good team. Brozovic as well, sitting in the CDM role with Rashford, Nainggolan, Jordan Henderson and Eriksen. Still makes me laugh. With Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku up front. I can actually see exactly why they're at the top of the league. What a strong team they have. And we'll try and knock them off it with our incredibly youthful one. However, Eriksen has the ball here. Tagliafico beaten as Eriksen actually can't control his feet. Now Tagliafico goes down the line to Diogo Jota. Needs to get away from this guy. They've only got 3 at the back. And if we're away from him, we've only got 3 players to beat in the middle. And they're all old boys. Let's keep on going, Jota. Keep on going. Put the ball in the box. Saint Maximin tried to rise but just couldn't get there. Still going to have the ball though as Bellerin knocks it here. And Paqueta hits another bubbled bloody finesse. And there's Lucas Paqueta again, however, and we've won the ball back straight away. Dries Mertens played for Napoli against these, so he's got experience. He's not a new signing, but he should have scored there. And we've had 2 big chances early on. And now here's Diogo Jota, puts it round to Dries Mertens. What can Mertens do here? He's going to try and get back inside, and he is. Going to give it to Tonali, and Tonali gives it to Kessié, who takes the shot on, or Kessié. And that's really bad. Let's keep on going though, boys, as Alan St. Maximin to win that ball. Look at the footwork. He's just beaten Marcus bloody Rashford with footwork. As Jota gives it back to Tonali. Sandro Tonali, who was actually going to go to Inter for a while in real life. Almost fit through that gap, and what a goal that would have been. And here's Alan St. Maximin again with the ball. Look at that. Ball roll, back heel, but... oh, he's made a hash of that one. He's showing off though, is Alan. He's in the mood as he's going to get the ball here. Header it to Mertens. He needs to get it into this gap for Jota, who's going to run at the defence. Diogo Jota cuts back inside. Needs a man making that run, and Paqueta did, but too late. And can we get an attack off here? Paqueta gives it to Alan St. Maximin. Oh, what is that? That was completely the wrong thing I was aiming for, but the pass is a good one here, as Jota's on it, and Jota's wasting it. Why? And yeah, definitely what I expected. A scrappy, not scrappy as in yellow cards all over the place, but a scrappy to keep possession game. As look, they're just giving it here, and that should have been a foul, as we're probably going to go into half-time unscathed, but then equally, they're unscathed. It's going to be 0-0, although there is 2 added minutes, and they're on the attack. Cannot switch off here, boys, as Brozovic gives it to Lukaku, but there we go. There's the whistle. 0-0 against top of the league. I mean, I'd take it in any other game if it like Juventus or something, but when it's the rivals and I know I can beat them like I've beaten them before, there's that extra incentive. And come on, boys, let's get straight back into this. Franck Kessié in the middle. Turns out, gives it to Dries Mertens. Mertens going to hold it up as well. It's got no runners off of him, but he's done well to keep the ball in the middle. Gives it to Paqueta, and we've lost it. Just a bit more solid, boys. And here's Marcus Rashford. Gets that ball stolen off him from our man Hector Bellerin. Honestly, in real life, yeah, he's a decent player, but here at AC Milan, he has been one of the world's best right-backs, in my opinion. So solid, as Tonali finds his way through here, and he's bubbled it. He has absolutely gone and fluffed his shot. What is Sandro Tonali playing at? I'm not going to just sub him off because of that, but what is he doing, as that needed to be hit better? But we've still got a chance here. St. Maximin coming in the inside, strikes and falls over. And here's Kessié. Kessié opts for Tonali again. Can we give this to Jota and try and finesse? No, we can't, as it falls to this guy though, and Mertens, oh, puts it in the open. No, it's offside. It's offside. Oh no, it's offside. If that would have just... I think he was literally inches away from staying onside as well. So that's heartbreaking, man. Should have scored. And here's Eriksen. Gives it Martinez. Back out wide to Eriksen, who's managed to stay onside. They're playing with us here. They're playing with us. Don't let him whip the ball in, Tagliafico. That is your man to stand up, but he has whipped the ball in. Good save. Donnarumma and St. Maximin with a good header. Let's get on this counter. Switch the ball. As Jota, is he going to get there? He is. And he's going to hold his man off. Jota with a chance to keep on running. Diogo Jota. Oh, good tackle. Oh, no, but Lukaku has a chance here. 10 minutes almost to go, and that's a scuffed clearance. Raja Golan to pick up on it as Martinez hits it, and it's a beautiful, needed save there from bloody Donnarumma. And I tell you what, if we would have conceded there, I would have gone mental, as they've put the other Maddison on, James Maddison, for the last couple of minutes. But there's only 7 remaining, and we don't want to lose the game if we're not going to win it. And here's Donnarumma with it in his own box, gives it to Tonali, does Thiago Silva, as Paqueta has it now. Leao on the field. Rafael Leao making a run in between both of them defenders. He's got it here. Rafael Leao to cut inside and to finish. What a save! Handanovic. Oh my. I mean, yes, he's a rival, a bitter rival, but you've just got to applaud those saves. What a stop from the keeper. But Similarly, Leao could have just hit it away from him. And he's got the ball here again. Through to Saint Maximin, who can't get a shot off and just bumbles the ball. And that's going to be full time, you know. That's going to be the last action with shots-wise, as I can't believe he's honestly missed it, you know. And there we go. 0-0. I'll take the point, but it should be free. It definitely should be free with the chances we've had. Yes, they kept the ball, but honestly, man, that hurts not to win. Oh, that one's going to sting for a while, I think. But we've got to move on to Lecce, who we're now going to simulate with the exact same team. Because the league, we're on a roll in it with Donnarumma in the net, Hector Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli and Tagliafico at the back with Paqueta, Tonali and Kessié, Saint Maximin, Mertens and Jota. Yes, exactly the same as we had before, like I just said. And hopefully November can stay unbeaten. Please don't let us get beaten by Lecce when we're on this roll, and we don't. Good. Banana skin avoided. They got a red card in the last minute, but Kessié and Paqueta made sure we got the win. And moving on to the other simulated game in this episode, PAOK. You might think it's a risk because they are only behind us, but there is a 5-point gap, to be honest with you. As I think I'm going to change the rotated side and save the actual one for the league game, just because of the roll that we're on. And yes, the rotated team is as follows, although we'll have to make one change as Kessié is suspended. Not going to risk like the likes of Saint Maximin and all them who are down here. I think I'm going to stick Ikone in the middle with Reina in the net, Milenkovic, Silva, Caldrada and Hernandez at the back with Paqueta, Camavinga and Ikone in the middle with Suso, Rebic and Jota up front. Harsh on Willian, I know, but he's just not going to play. As can we get the victory here against PAOK to definitely make us okay going into the next round? Yes, that's the third time I've used that put in 3 episodes. But can it actually happen? Beat them recently in the Europa League. They've played every other team since. Got a draw and a win as the team takes ages to warm up. And it's a 2-2 draw. So not home and dry yet. But Suso and Jota, both forwards getting goals. With El Kaduro and Chupi Apcom getting them for the away side. I want to apologise again, guys, if my mic just went off. It's stupid. We drew the game 2-2. As I'll go ahead and show you here anyway, with a Chupa Abcom and El Carrero scoring, with Suso and Jota getting them for us. That's just if it didn't bloody go through there. I'm getting a new setup. Don't worry, guys. It will be here soon as, come on, we're going into this game against Martine away from home, and we're going to switch back to the first team, so we should be getting all 3 points. However, it does depend on how the play. Donnarumma in the net, Bellerin, Silva, Romagnoli, Tagliafico, Paqueta, Tonali, Kessié, Saint Maximin, Jota, those supporting Mertens. Yes, it's the same team and we're still on an unbeaten streak. Fortunately, the last 2 games have actually made it not a winnable streak, because of course we haven't won the last 2 games and we've drawn them both. But still, I think if we get a point, although we want 3 against these, we should be about 10 games unbeaten, which I don't know about you guys, but I think is a record. Let's have a look at this Frosinone team. I think that's how you say the name. I don't even know. With Bardi in the goal. Haven't heard of him. Capuano, Andriadu and Siminski at the back with Parida sitting. Everyone likes the 3-1-4-2 here in Italy with Bego, Rodden, Benali. And I missed the last one with Peralta and Trotter up front. We can't be letting the Brooklyn 99 cop score against us. Yes, I do know about that programme. Haven't watched it all yet, but let's just get into this game. Enough about that. And here's Sandro Tonali coming forward. Gives it to Diogo Jota. Cuts inside. I didn't really need to cut then, but I've done it anyway. As Tonali. Can he find Mertens? Can we take a 1-0 lead? Oh, what a save from the keeper. Got to give him that. Here's Alan Saint Maximin. Gives it in the middle to Tonali. Can we attack again here? Oh, good interception. And I think Piemonte Calcio and Inter have played before us and both won, so the pressure is on us here. But hopefully we can thrive under it. It's Paqueta gives it through the middle to Mertens. Good feet to turn away. Almost gets a penalty, I think, if he would have just gone down. And a throw in here straight away. Jota gives it to Tagliafico. Now Lucas Paqueta to the edge of the box. Tonali through to Saint Maximin. I didn't even see that pass on, as it didn't go through anyway into the net. And here's Peralta coming down the wing. Got to win that header, Thiago, and does. Even though he's a little bit tired going into this game, I have kept the faith in him because I think he has been a brilliant piece of acquisition for us here. As Saint Maximin the same, as he's running through here. Tries to give it to Chiesa, but makes him make a big run. Hector Bellerin now gives it to Tonali. Tonali across the field. Jota might as well go for a long one. Oh, and it almost went in. I'm saying we should have loads of goals here, but I'm actually worried because nothing is going in. However, can we make something finally go into the net here as Paqueta has the ball? He's got Jota with them beautiful finesse shots as he's come inside here. Jota goes for one again. Now it's dropped to Mertens, who's put it into the keeper's hands. But half an hour in, we've had about 10 shots and nothing has even troubled the keeper much. And here's Jota. Jota gives it to Tagliafico down the line. Here he is. Nicolas Tagliafico looks for the man in the gap, finds Jota. Can we finally take a lead here? He's come inside of his man. He's got to get the shot off, but what defending from the three at the back that Frozine have. Or Frozinon. As that is just excellent. Excellent to keep us out. And here's Frank Kessié as we're going to give it around to St. Maximin. Can we finally get the goal here? Is it going to come as St. Maximin slick feet makes him come away from the edge of the box where everyone is crowded? Going to give it to the edge of the box here as well with Paqueta. Giving it to Kessié. Frank Kessié finally puts us in the lead. And he took his time. 1-0 just before half-time. It's going to ruin their team talk, but I don't care. And we've got it. We've got it. Took a bit of grafting to get like, but Kessié smashed it past the keeper, and that is us in the lead. 1-0 before half-time, hopefully. And there we go. Half-time in this game. We have made it unscathed with the 1 goal in it for us, as I want to see more boys in this second half. Mertens is going to stay on and both forwards, although they haven't really got into action so far. It's a midfielder who scored us goal, in fact. As yeah, going to give him the benefit of the doubt to try and score some more. And here's Peralta, who looks out wide to Baguetto. Come on, boys, don't switch off. As it's Bellerin, the main man. It's Bellerin who switched off for the right-hand side. Oh, no. That just is payback for what I said about him earlier on. As, yes, Frozone have a leveller. And it's come out of the blue. Yes, that's probably their first shot, apart from the one that Donnarumma initially saved right there. And I don't know how we've let that happen. And here's Hector Bellerin looking for St. Maximin. Let's get into this lead here as Mertens shoved off the ball. Maybe I need to put Leao on now, because of course it will be more here in the long term instead of Mertens, who's almost retiring as Baguetto's coming down this line again. Where's Hector? Where is Hector? As I've swung the ball in again, and it's took a big clearance. And Paganini with a corner here for Frozone, as they've got it out of the blue again, as it's headed away from Thiago onto the edge of the box in Aruido, as he's going out wide a bit here. Got to stay on his back. Don't let him turn us, as he's actually not turned us. He's put the ball in the box. Thiago Silva with the header away. And they've still got the ball. They've switched the game on its head, you know. I wouldn't say we're on top now. As Tonali tries to shepherd him outside and does get the ball. St. Maximin now. Come on. He was the difference maker when we were level earlier on in the first game of this episode against Atalanta. As Tonali has the ball here. Can Sandro Tonali get on the score sheet? He actually can. Good movement off the ball from Leao and Jota to open up the gap for Captain Sandro to score. And I think that's actually his first goal for the club, if I'm not wrong. Sandro Tonali, welcome to Inter Milan, mate. As the CDN, or centre defensive midfielder, gets his goal. I'm sure all you guys knew what the abbreviation mean. But yeah, number 20 is up and running on the goal sheet. And now Sandro Tonali coming forward. Can we find Leao? Oh, what a touch, Raphael. And his first touches sometimes are the deadliest thing on this game. Took it away from the defender to try and get past him. Did get past him and put it in the back of the net. That should be game done and dusted. And 10 unbeaten. That's the biggest factor for me. As keeper's positioning, questionable. But that first touch, definitely not questionable. He knew what he was doing as he makes it 3-1. And here's Dionissi, I think a substitute now on the ball. As he's got past us, he's going to put the ball into the box as it's gone straight into Donnarumma's hands. And he's going to throw it out. But that's not a good throw, you know. That's not a good throw. As they're going to come at us again. Can't let it go 3-2. That's putting the pressure on us. It's a good chip. And it had to be palmed over. Merida this time. It looks like they've had a different corner taker every single time the ball's gone out of play. But oh, what a shocker. What a shocker. As here comes Kessié. Kessié to keep the ball here. Can we get another one? 4-1 would suit me to the ground. I want 4 goals. As Leao gives it to the man at the side of him. Gets it back. He's here with Kessié. Kessié in support and he's lost it. I can't believe it. How can you just let that get away from you? As the ball's still on though. It's still on as I'm talking and now it's gone. But so has the final whistle. Big win. 3-1. And it's not a big win because of the team or the importance of the game, which there was an importance on it to stay up with the top 2. But it's a big win because it's 10 unbeaten and that's what I'm going to clickbait the title with and everything. So yeah, love it. And let's have a look at it. Please just show us it. We are 2nd place. Inter dropping off. You'll love to see it. And yeah, I thought they'd played before us. They must have not done. It must be in Piemonte Calcio. We're 2 points behind them, but I'm not worried. I still feel like we can put a title challenge on here, so I almost dropped the controller. I'm going to put it on the table here as I do the outro, because unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss any videos in the future. Going into FUT 21 as well. Not just FUT, but FIFA. If you haven't seen the plan video as well, which I uploaded earlier, or yesterday I think it was, please go ahead and watch that because it's very informative what will be happening on this channel. I will see you all later. No more updates from me in a bit. Peace.